Oh no, I'm late for the Bamidele AI class.
Why una dey run go like this?
Bamidele A.I class.
We no wan miss anything there.
Join.
So, good morning, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching this particular video from. So, I want to greet you congratulations because this particular video is going to give you an intro to AI flyer image generation, right? So, for people who joined our class yesterday, we've created so many things. These are part of what we created yesterday. So we started with the course outline. What is prompt? We said prompt is the language of AI, that everybody has their own language. One, if you are Yoruba and you speak Yoruba to your fellow person, the person will understand. And if you are Igbo, or irrespective of your language, you speak your language to someone who understands your language, they will actually do what you bid them to do. But for AI understands prompts, and I made out to understand that AI cannot take your work, but people who understand AI can actually take your work. So that is why you have to be vast with AI. And AI is not just for let me say, our image or video generation. AI does a lot of things, and that's what will take us to the usefulness of those particular app I told us to download. Though we are still going to be using a lot of app, which I will be telling us when we go deeper. But for the fresh start, I'll be telling us about 3 apps that I told us to download. Number 1 is Gemini. Okay, let's start with ChatGPT. You see, ChatGPT can do a lot of things, can do everything that you want AI to do. Though when it comes to image generation, if you are not using ChatGPT 5, it will be very, very slow to generate image. But it can, aside from you generating image or generating flyers, you can actually use ChatGPT to ask questions. Imagine if you are official worker and you want to draft mail, instead of thinking about what to draft, just put in ChatGPT that okay, you outpour your mind how you are angry or something, and tell it make it a professional mail. Let me give us as an example. I was told to report what happened between me and if a colleagues at work. I will just tell ChatGPT kindly act as a prompt engineer and draft a professional mail. I was angry waking up to see that I was told to come to work without any prior information, with a threatening that my failure to come to work on Saturday, which happened to be my rest day, my salary will be deducted. Best regards, Bamidele. So this now, and I want to draft a mail concerning it. Make this a professional be sent. Now instantly you will see. Can we also see clarification regarding Saturday work notice? Dear supervisor's name, I hope this message finds you well. I am quite surprised and concerned to receive an instruction to report to work on Saturday without any prior notice. Saturday has always been my designated rest day, and the sudden directive, along with the statement that my salary will be deducted if I fail to show up. One thing that makes people to detect that you are using ChatGPT is this I fee. So when you are editing it, you can remove the I fee, right? So that people will not actually know, because many people know ChatGPT with that I fee. I would appreciate clarification on this matter, as proper communication and advance notice are essentially to. So then you copy it. You copy from the subject. From here, select from here. You copy to best regard Bamidele, and you edit it. Maybe put your supervisor's name, because AI will not tell you your supervisor's name. Then you send it, right? So that is how to get some of the things. Maybe you are a business owner and you have been replying a customer, and the customer has been giving you are saying something, the customer is giving you back to back. Then you just want everything to end. You can just send a professional message that will capture everything, instead of the person having a misconception about what you are talking about. So another thing is ChatGPT helps in prompt generation. It's not like Gemini does not do prompt. But one thing that we notice about prompt in Gemini does not capture the accurate prompt that we need to do so many things. It will not give you what you want, and but ChatGPT will actually give you the prompt that you need. Now let us do something for us to understand this. The difference, the prompt difference between ChatGPT and Gemini. Kindly create a prompt to create a birthday flyer for my forthcoming birthday celebration in Abu Dhabi. Let me just say in Lisbon, Port Harcourt, in Portugal, sorry. Let it capture Cristiano Ronaldo as the chief guest of my birthday event. Make the flyer colorful with the image I'll be attaching to it, right? Generate the prompt without asking for the image. Can we all see this? Now let me copy this prompt and also post okay. Let me copy this same prompt, and also post it on Gemini. Now let me paste this particular prompt on Gemini too. So let us see the two. So we see why we always use ChatGPT for prompt generation. Can you see? Can you see the details? Can you see the details? Can you see the details? It is a detailed prompt. Now let's go to Gemini. Can you see? Just short. Very, very short. Very, very, very short. Can we see it now? So anytime you want to like do prompt, we want to give out prompt, or we want to like generate prompt, we always use ChatGPT for our prompt generation, and it will give us the accurate result. Then what do we now use Gemini for? Gemini is good for generating of picture. It's not that ChatGPT does not generate picture. Now we'll show us one example of the image that I generated through ChatGPT and the one we generated through um Gemini. You see the difference. Now this is a flyer that we try to do using Gemini. This is Gemini. Can we see that this particular man here looks real? Now let me show you ChatGPT. Look at it. It's turned this particular person to a cartoon, to an animation, right? So that is the difference. When it comes to ChatGPT, if you tell ChatGPT to generate something that concern image, it will turn the image to like cartoon. You understand? So we use Gemini because Gemini is perfect for image generation. But if I want to do 3D logo, I will use ChatGPT. ChatGPT is always effective for 3D logo. People will be asking, what is 3D logo? That is everything we are going to be capturing in this class. Now we've gotten prompt from ChatGPT. Now I want to now generate this particular image. Now copy this particular prompt, right? Now we've started generating image. Now let me start with flyer, right? Let me start with this flyer, and I will explain something to us. Now I've copied this, right? Please, when you are copy, do not copy the part. Will you like me to make it more realistic, for to realistic events or something like that? You don't copy it. Do not just copy anything you see. Now I want to make flyer. Now remember, I told ChatGPT, I said, see, good, anytime you want to make flyer, let me go back. Anytime you want to make flyer, always click this banana sign, click on it. That is nano banana. It is good for picture generation. So I want to create using the image for my birthday. So which particular person image can I use? I'm looking for image to use. Okay, let me use this. Let me use my image. So create a vibrant birthday flyer set in Lisbon, Portugal, celebrating Bamidele's forthcoming birthday. Now I will now put it open bracket using the image above as Bamidele. The flyer should have a festive high-class atmosphere with a modern and colorful design. Think gold, royal blue, and elegant confetti. Include the attached image of Bamidele as the main celebrant. Copy again using the image provided for Bamidele. Positioned prominently at the center of the flyer, smiling confidently. Add Cristiano Ronaldo as the chief guest of honor, portrayed naturally and stylishly as part of the celebration scene, perhaps greeting or standing beside the celebrant in the classy settings. Background, a beautiful Lisbon cityscape with. So let's just generate. Let's see the result that it will bring. Me, I've never seen Cristiano Ronaldo before, but let's just generate something. So here is the picture. Can we see it? Can we see it? Special appearance, Cristiano Ronaldo. So now this is perfect because I actually gave the prompt from ChatGPT. Now I will show you something. Now I want to like get this particular prompt and use it on my own too, without like I want to formulate prompt on my own. Now we go to new chat. Now I want to tell ChatGPT, I want to tell Gemini. Now I'm using my own language now to generate flyer for myself. Kindly create a flyer for my birthday. For my birthday. Okay, for Bamidele. Let the flyer ask Cristiano Ronaldo as the chief guest of honor, and the celebration should take place in Portugal, Lisbon. Right, attached my image. So I click my image, the same image. Oh, now it's just like me. I want to like be giving the prompt myself. And when you give Gemini prompt to yourself, you allow Gemini to like open different kind of option for you to like pick any kind of image that will be generating for you, not like the one we did with ChatGPT, that ChatGPT gave us prompt. And one thing about Gemini is this: if you generate a picture with Gemini, right, or flyer with Gemini, and you don't like it, you go back to your prompt, you click it again, it will generate another image for you. We will do it now, you will see. So it's loading. We can see the first result that we had, right, of the flyer. So it's loading. Can we see that it's two different flyer? And it's because I was the one that put this particular prompt myself, right? And one thing now, let me give us something now. One thing about when you give Gemini prompt, many times when you are putting phone number, when you put phone number, or you put a particular prompt that you draft in your head to Gemini, you give it phone number, you give it address, it always make mistake compared to when you allow ChatGPT to give a prompt and you lay emphasis that let every details be rightly or correctly spelled. It will bring it out without error. But if you give Gemini prompt to create flyer for you, to create logo for you with phone number, it will always make mistake. And if you don't believe me, let's go there. I want to create flyer. Now I'm using my own prompt. Create a flyer for Bamidele MC, okay, Bamidele AI class. Let everything in the flyer depict AI with my address, block 81, Mararaba Street, Abuja. Phone number 0805431678289. So I will now tell it, let everything in the flyer be rightly and and accurately arranged and spelled. So I click on it now. So we see the phone number. So now I told you this Bamidele AI class unlock the future of intelligence AI, right? Now when we check the phone number, it's 07054316789. Very correct. Now let's check address: block 81 Mararaba Street, Abua, instead of Abuja, Abua. And one thing you will know, when you use Gemini to generate something, there is always be a sign, this star sign, right? There's always this star sign. So if you want to be using Gemini to create logo or flyer for somebody, and you want to like be removing, you don't want people to know that you are using AI, because many people has bastardized AI. The moment they know that it is AI you are using to generate something, they'll be telling you that be it is AI. It is simple. Now how can you remove it? Number one, this is it. You come to your WhatsApp, right? You do as if you want to send that particular image that I just created. When you come here, you look for this particular uh something like pencil here to remove, to cover up something. Then you put the one of sketch, that it will show that you cover that particular thing, and you mark. When you mark that particular sign, you will clean it. You clean that particular logo. You clean that particular logo, so it won't show at all that it is Gemini that you use. Can we all see it? It will show that it is Gemini you use, so people will not know that it is Gemini. Now that is one way. Before you send it, always do this before you send it, so people will not be bastardizing your work. They won't see the effort that you put. Now remember, we use Gemini for that, and we create the prompt ourselves, you understand, but the address are not very accurate. Then I will now take us to how we can do it so that it can be accurate, and another dimension of creating flyer or logo. But I want to like teach us how to like make, if you like, create prompt ourselves. Okay, before we go there, we see that this is the image I generated. Now go back again. If we edit this image now, right, and go back again, you see that it is another picture, another image that Gemini is going to generate again. This is one thing about Gemini: it will not give you consistent generation. It will be bringing different option for you, because the prompt we gave it is from our own. Can we see this again? But the mistake still is still there. Now if we still edit it, maybe I don't like the design, and I go back. Now it is still loading. Still loading. You see that it will generate another design entirely. Another design. So I think because of the network, it will generate another design entirely. But me now, I love the first design. I actually love that first design. So I want to like correct the errors there. So how can I correct the errors and remove the watermarks? Now we go to Adobe. Some people call it Adobe, some people call it Adobe. So no, I want to like create now. Now I like the design, but there's error there. How can I do it? Where did I want to clean? I want to clean Abuja B. I want to clean Abuja and write something else there. How can I clean Abuja? Instead from the Abua, I will click on this ew, right? I will click on this ew, then cover it, refresh, cover it, put that in on the particular spot that there's a mistake. Or better still, you can actually clean everything. Then you put, can we see that you remove phone address? Then after I remove the address, it's not showing that there is anything there before, right? Then I can now put, okay, let me go back, because when I remove the address, I remove join us and shape the tomorrow. Then you remove this address, 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 remove it, remove it, remove it. There are some logos there that is how we used to clean. You see that I've cleaned everything now. Nobody will ever know that there's one design that I remove anything. Good. Now we are still going to work on it, don't worry. Refresh. Now the next thing I want to do now is to type. There's test here. You come to this test and I put my address. Number 181 Marara Ba Crescent, Abuja. Then done. It will bring out the address, right? I will stretch the address. I will put it to a particular font that I like, that will go and match with the phone number. So I'll bring it here. I'll bring it here. Now, if you did not tell anybody that you make a mistake, nobody will ever know that you made a mistake, right? So I want to put, I'm picking the kind of font that I wanted, so it will go with the rest. No, this one is too much. So I want something small. Okay, good. This one actually like shows, right? It actually like complements the design. You get it, actually complements the design. So I just want it to, now good. This is the address now. This is the address. It's one Mararaba Crescent, but it's still showing some of the distance there. Then I will save it, right? I will save this. This is the stressful thing about it. I will save it. Then after I save it, I'll now go back to Gemini, right? I'll go back to Gemini, new chat. I'll go back to Gemini. I will now tell Gemini, I've edited the address, right? I'll now tell Gemini, make this uploaded flyer a professional flyer, neatly arranged and captivating. Now let's see. So now, do you know the reason why I'm putting new chat? Not that I went back to the old one, I generated it. Now AI has one particular mentality that when you are generating, or if you go to the old chat and I put this particular new picture under it, it will still be giving me the result of the old one, because they think I'm trying to continue from where I stopped. So I needed to like do another new thing. You understand? Now this is it. but I still don't like it. It is not well perfect. I will tell it to remove every traces of error or any blurring. Remove any traces of error and any blurring part. Make everything smooth and blending, matching, smooth and unique. So it will actually give us the results now. Yeah, good. This is still manageable. This is still manageable. But that is just the error there. But let's check if I was the one that give. Let's go to. I'm copying this Bamidele A.I class prompts that I give Gemini. Now let me go to ChatGPT. Right, let me give ChatGPT this particular prompt again. This particular prompt. Create a flyer prompt. Prompt. Always remember to put it prompt, not image, because if I send it like this, ChatGPT will just generate image for me. Now, can we see this? Can we see the prompt that ChatGPT is giving us compared to Gemini? See. Now, if I put this here, I put it to Gemini. Now I'm creating new chat. You will see the image that will give me without mistake. You see that it is a long prompt. I gave Gemini short prompt. Yes, it still make mistake. Now, ChatGPT, I told ChatGPT to give me a prompt. Now it brings out long prompt. And you see that Gemini will not make mistake. Why? Because it is AI that is giving AI prompt. It is not human being giving AI prompt. Look at this. Okay, I made mistake somewhere. I'm coming. Now let me put it here. Let kindly emphasize that everything, every words, every details should be rightly spelled without errors. Now, always indicate there. Now, so now I'm clicking new chat. Now I'm pasting it now. Because before I didn't tell you that do not make any error. Now let's see the result. I want to edit the prompt. Emphasis on no typographical error. Now these designs are okay, but me, I don't like it because one, since I noticed that these are another tricks, despite the fact that I indicated that there should not be error, it's still giving me, instead of Abuja, it's giving me Abua. Now I want to do something. I will do something there, since I noticed that maybe AI has issue with Abuja. Then street. Good. Then let me indicate again ABJ. ABJ. Let me see again. Yeah, good. Good. So we actually gotten the address. We've gotten the address. Now this is perfect. So we've gotten everything complete now. Let's see, is there any error? It's Amaraba Street, ABJ. Phone number complete 54316789. Empowering mind with artificial intelligence, knowledge, and creativity. Now this is perfect. This is actually perfect. So this is perfect. So we have three methods. These three methods of generating flyer or logo, right? Using AI. Now let us generate another logo. Now let me generate. This is flyer, right? This is flyer. Let me generate a logo. This is where to save it. You come here. You save. Now it's showing download full size, right? It's loading. Image downloaded successfully. Now I want to create a logo. Like I just use this prompt, the same prompt, and create a prompt for Bamidele. You see that it is still the same thing that I'm still doing under the same prompt that I'm still working. If it is another thing, I would have like open another new chat. Bamidele AI logo, right? This is logo now, not flyer. Now design style. This is a logo. So let me copy it. It's not like I can't tell Gemini, like just design Bamidele logo. But if I give it, it should be giving me different things, and it will be making mistake. So that's why I will use ChatGPT to give me prompt. Then I paste. Create. Then we have it. Then we have our prompt. Can we see this? This is our logo. Can we see that it's different from flyer? So logo is different from flyer.
Bamidele AI class and have fun with AI.